What's good, Double T gang? This is Tahmid of Tahmid Talks, back with another video. Today talking about food. This is my second episode of the best restaurants, halal restaurants in the Scarbs. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Now I was a little bit surprised when I looked back on episode 1 and figured out I didn't include any sushi joints on the list, so I'm gonna make that right. Number 1, straight off the bat, is Sale Sushi. Located right on the big Kingston Road, or Highway 2 as some of you know it, right across from the West Hill and the Galloway neighborhood. This joint is unassuming, but once you get inside, you start being more and more impressed. First off, the first thing you'll be impressed by is the lunch and dinner all-you-can-eat deals. So basically it's sushi, but it's like a sushi buffet, and there's a lot more to go around, including desserts. There's also teriyaki, there's all types of specialty noodles and a bit of rice too that you can order, and the menu is quite vast for the all you can eat, and it gets even fancier at dinner time. I went to the joint a few times, shout out to the homies who put me on, like most of these other restaurants. And I don't think I ever ordered an item that I was less than impressed by. Some of my favorite include the dynamite rolls, the spicy dragon rolls, and also the seafood udon noodles and the seafood teriyaki. Also, shoutouts to the seaweed salad. The seaweed salad is really bomb at this location. Also, the inside seating is real nice, and they're actually very high tech. You would think that given, it's in a plaza across the hood, that it might be a little run down, but the interior is really redone and it's real nice to sit. And it's real high tech actually. They come around with tablets, and you sort of pick, your menu on the personal tablets that they give to you. Aside from sit-in, which is a little bit hard to do these days due to the Rona, so they do takeouts and they do deliveries on certain apps as far as I am aware. So yeah, if you're looking for a local sushi spots that's an all-around all-star in all categories, from the sitting and the interior and the aesthetics to the actual food quality and decent prices to match with them, then Sale Sushi is really a spot you gotta check out. Number 2, once again, we're talking about these Scarbs, so I had to include a Hakka once again. This time I'll be talking about Hakka Chopsticks. Honestly, this is one of the first Hakkas that I had regularly, and it's right between sort of Main and Danforth, closer to Victoria and Danforth Avenue, which is a very busy intersection, and I used to live near them ends, so we'd always go there with friends and for community programs too. The staff and the owner are real friendly people. The customer service is great, but more than that, the food is always amazing. If you're in the location, you want to try some of the staple items such as the Hakka special fried rice and the Hakka special fried noodles, as well as the chili chicken and the chili beef. They also used to have some amazing items that are discontinued, such as your fried ice cream bananas. I don't know if you know about that, but if you know, you know. Other than that, they also have really good Mongolian beef, and the lollipop chicken is real good too. The location has ample seating inside, and you generally don't need bookings, and it's great for groups and gatherings as well, as long as it's not a massive group, of course. Similar to the other locations, there's takeout and delivery options, and even catering, which we've done a few times, so they do cater to larger groups if need be. The only issue is there's no store parking, and street front parking on the Danforth is a little rough, but there's, plazas nearby where you can park for a little while, nothing's gonna happen. The other thing is the location is a prime location for food. There's so many other restaurants nearby and on the same block, and there's lots of Bangladeshi/South Asian cuisine that you can go around and have. There's all these fast food joints and in the Plaza Cross and down the street, up the street, everywhere. So if you're in the mood for different types of food and you want to hit up multiple stores aside from Hakka Chopsticks, this is the place to do that. The menu's vast and the prices are on the lower end of what you would pay to eat Hakka across Toronto, and that's the beautiful thing about Scarborough, right? The lower food prices. And Hakka Chopsticks lives up to that, discount reputation while offering blessed portions and blessed quality food and desserts. Last but not least, number 3 on my list today is Rose's Halal Kitchen. Now I know Toronto is filled with amazing Caribbean joints, and this one was hard to pick out of the many, including those in Scarborough. But Rose is special because of the way they cook the meat and the way it's processed. They use old school barbecue technique, which you can check out on their website. They have an explanation on why their food has this smoky taste. And not only do they have smoky taste, I told you I'm looking out for good value, so you get the most for your money. The portions are amazing, and for $10-12 you can get a full platter of jerk chicken and some rice and peas and coleslaw to go. All those 3 things I mentioned at this location are amazing. Then you got the other staples as well that you can add, such as oxtail or curry goat, if you're feeling other types of meat aside from chicken. Now I've had this and compared it to more, fast foodish type places like Ritz Caribbean, and the prices are literally same or similar, yet the food has, a little bit more authentic, different taste to it. The seating inside for Rose's is modest. I've really only done takeout from the location. Very rarely did I do sit-in. Parking lot is also usually really jam-packed. You will find a spot or two. It might just not be the easiest thing to do, and this is due to the location right around the real busy Warden Avenue and Lawrence Avenue East main intersection. That plaza itself got some other notable sort of restaurant joints that I won't name here. Maybe we'll get a part 3 to this video, who knows. But Rose's is often that underlooked little joint in the corner that you gotta try out. And you won't know how good it is till you try it out. Alright everyone, I hope you enjoyed my recommendations on best halal eats in Scarbs, and this is part 2. If the video does as well as part 1, I'll definitely be putting out part 3, and there's a lot of good eateries in Scarbs that I didn't get the chance to mention here. If you know some, please do put them in the comments down below. Otherwise, as always, can encourage you to hit the thumbs up, to join the gang, to subscribe, and you know the deal, hit the thumbs up. Otherwise, this is Tahmid signing out. Catch you on the next one.